If you're always busy, always entertained, you're destroying your own potential. Yeah, I said it. You're scared of boredom because deep down, you know what happens when you're alone with your thoughts. But what if I told you, the most successful people in the world, they seek boredom on purpose, and that's exactly why they win. Stay with me, because in the next few minutes, I'm going to show you why boredom is the secret weapon for focus, creativity, and ultimate success. Ready? Let's go. Hey, welcome back to Elevate Alpha, the channel where we turn ambitious minds into unstoppable forces. I've spent years studying high achievers, neuroscientists, and entrepreneurs. And here's the truth. The one thing they all have in common isn't talent. It's what they do in the quiet moments. So let's talk about why you need to embrace boredom and how it's the most underrated success tool you've been avoiding. In this video, you'll learn why boredom is not a weakness but a weapon, how the brain reacts to boredom, and why that's your advantage. 5 practical ways to turn boredom into massive productivity and creativity. And don't forget, stick around till the end because I'm giving you a free self-improvement journal packed with a habit tracker, daily planner, and reflection sheets to lock in these habits. Here are some extraordinary tips. Tip number 1. Boredom is the gateway to creativity. You know why you can't come up with big ideas? Because you never let your brain breathe. We live in a world of constant dopamine hits. Instagram, TikTok, Netflix, every second is filled. But here's the science. When you're bored, your brain shifts into default mode network, a state where your mind starts connecting random ideas. That's where innovation is born. J.K. Rowling came up with Harry Potter on a train ride. Why? No phone, no Wi-Fi, just boredom. Next time you're waiting in line, don't pull out your phone, just think. Sounds stupid? Try it for 5 minutes a day. Your best ideas will hit when you least expect. The next one is even more important because it's the reason you can't stay focused. Tip number 2. Boredom builds mental endurance. You quit too soon because you can't handle silence. High performers aren't just talented, they're mentally tough. And boredom, that's the gym for your mind. Every time you feel restless and fight the urge to scroll, you're building discipline. Think about Navy SEAL training, hours of doing nothing. It's not just about physical pain, it's about mental resilience. They break people who can't handle boredom. Schedule 15 minutes of nothing. No phone, no music, just sit. If you can't do this, you're not in control, your phone is. But the next one, it's a harsh truth that'll punch you in the gut. Tip number 3. Boredom exposes your life's truth. If boredom scares you, it's because your life isn't aligned. Here's the brutal truth. When you're bored, all the noise disappears. And what's left? The reality you've been avoiding. That's why people drown themselves in TikTok. They can't face their own thoughts. Steve Jobs took long walks, hours alone. That's where he had his breakthrough ideas for Apple. He wasn't afraid to be with his thoughts. Are you? Next time you feel bored, grab a notebook and write, "What am I avoiding?" That question will change your life. The next tip is the one most billionaires secretly practice, and it's going to sound insane at first. Tip number 4. Boredom creates strategic thinking. If you're always reacting, you'll never win. Your brain is addicted to reacting. Notifications, messages, emails, but leaders, they think ahead. Boredom gives you space to plan, not just react. Want to build an empire? Learn to sit in silence and think long-term. Warren Buffett spends 80% of his day reading and thinking. Most people can't sit still for 10 minutes. That's the difference between being rich and being broke. Block 30 minutes this week. No devices. Just a blank page and a question. What's the one decision that'll move me forward? But the last one, it's the most powerful, and it might just save your life. Tip number 5. Boredom is the cure for anxiety and overstimulation. You feel anxious because your brain never rests. Your mind is on overdrive, scrolling, swiping notifications. No wonder you feel burned out. When you allow boredom, your nervous system calms. That's not laziness, it's recovery. If you don't slow down, your brain will force you to. With burnout, breakdown, or depression. I once worked with a CEO making millions until stress destroyed him. You know what fixed him? He started taking boring walks without his phone. Within months, his clarity and health came back. Every day, take 10 minutes walk. Stare out the window, just breathe. That's not wasted time. That's where you heal. So here's the truth. Boredom isn't your enemy. It's your compass. It shows you what matters, sharpens your mind, and gives you the mental edge nobody else has. If you can't be bored, you can't be great. And to make this easier, I'm giving you my free self-improvement journal. It has a habit tracker to build consistency, a daily planner to stay focused, reflection sheets so you can face those deep questions. The link is in the description. Grab it now before I take it down. If this video hit you hard, drop a comment saying you choose growth. Smash that like button if you're ready to level up, and subscribe to Elevate Alpha, because this is where we turn ambition into action. Remember, boredom isn't weakness, it's the ultimate power move.